welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So I'm going to be putting on my makeup and just chatting with you. If you're curious about a particular product that I'm using, I will list and link those in the description box down below. Today I'm going to be just using a lot of the products that I've really been loving lately. So if you wanted to see me kind of use some of my recent favorite products, this is a perfect video for that. So yeah, I know I've been doing kind of some more get ready with me videos recently, but I really wanted to sit down and talk to you guys today because I've been doing quite a bit of thinking recently, and I realized that honestly my channel has been, oops, I've got sunscreen in my hair. My channel has been stressing me out a little bit, mainly just trying to get 2 videos up a week. And I really thought about it, and I realized that a large part of my stress is from my 9-to-5 job, which, I mean, that is my job. This is my hobby and that's my job. So nothing's going to change about that. And I really fundamentally enjoy my job. It just has been stressful for basically the entire year. My workload has increased dramatically, basically during this past year. Been stuck working from home, which I'm very grateful that I've actually been able to do that pretty easily. Just the way my job is set up. I used to travel quite a bit, and so fortunately our company really had a lot of systems in place that made working remotely easy. We were doing like Zoom calls regularly because the team I work with is spread out over a couple different countries. So like I was very used to all that, but just like the workload has really been high. We also have been short a few people on our team for a couple months now. We've done some hiring, but we still need to hire more people. So it means I'm like carrying more workload than I technically should be. And I just didn't realize it until recently that I'm just stressed and frazzled all the time. That's kind of where things, like where the story starts with my channel, is because, you know, I get off work and then I'm like trying to get out a couple videos a week. Well, 2, that's what I've been doing pretty much my entire time I've had my channel. I think there was a period about a year ago where I was trying to put out 3 videos, and I kept that up for a while. But then I just realized I couldn't really sustain that. And I really have been doing, 2 videos for really the past like 4.5 years at this point, which is how long I've had my channel. And I enjoy making videos, but they are time consuming. It's time consuming to film, it's time consuming to edit. Like if you don't make videos, it's hard to fathom how long it actually takes. I know that YouTubers are always like, it takes so long to edit, but it legitimately does. And I'm not even like that fancy at editing. I consider my editing to be pretty rudimentary. And just like with what I do, it still takes me hours. I end up spending most of my evenings editing. And it's fine, except I'm like trying to exercise more. Like I'm trying to take better care of myself because I realize that I am really stressed and I need to be able to exercise more. I also need to be able to actually relax more. That's like another thing that I'm trying to do and get better at, is like relax in the evening, like spend time with my husband, watch like TV shows. Like we've started watching WandaVision recently. I know I'm like late on that train, but I've really been enjoying it. But like I feel like with trying to do 2 videos a week, I just don't have time to do that, and it's not great. It's not a great situation to be in. So what that fundamentally means is that something that I love and enjoy has gone from being, a hobby and something I look forward to doing to something that has honestly become a bit stressful. And I don't love that. And I want to get back to things being less stressful for me, for my channel, and to really just be able to make videos and love doing it and not be stressed about, oh, I need to have 2 videos out this week. When really the only person putting pressure on me to do 2 videos a week is myself. Like there is nobody telling me to do it. I just feel like I have to do it. And I guess what I'm sitting here saying is I don't think I'm going to be doing 2 videos a week anymore. There may be times where I will do 2 videos a week if I'm really excited about like a launch and want to get a video out quickly, or I'm trying to think of some other examples, or I'm doing a shorter video that's just less labor intensive to edit. I can do 2 videos a week, but it's not going to be like a regular 2 videos a week from now on. And I think that's just going to make things easier for me. It's going to make things easier for me on the weekends, which is when I do the bulk of my filming. But trying to do all that filming for 2 videos a week also means that then I run into problems like when I want to do things like projects around the house, which I now have a lot of those that I need to do. Like after I filmed today, I need to do some more painting on my door. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, we had a door installed recently and I've been doing some painting on that. And then I also, because now it's getting to be springtime, which is super exciting, I want to, but I also need to start working on my garden and getting that ready and starting some plantings. But when I'm trying to film multiple videos a week, and then if I try and post a video on Sunday, it means that my entire Saturday ends up being filming and editing, and then I try and squeeze in other things, and it just doesn't work that well. It's been very interesting for me because I feel like my mental health honestly held up pretty well during most of this past year. Obviously back a year ago exactly, I was really scared and really anxious. Like I distinctly remember feeling like if I left the house, I might die. And there was just so much that wasn't known. And I feel like other than that though, I really managed to kind of like hold myself together, even though there was a lot of actually stressful things going on in my life. I talked about them a little bit, but my husband ended up switching jobs, and then this job he switched to was just not the right fit, and he then had to switch jobs again, which is stressful during like any time, but especially during what's been going on for the past year. Like that was very stressful, and I just spent just a lot of stuff, and I felt like I kind of managed to be pretty okay. And it's been the past few months, honestly, as we're now approaching a year, that have just been really, really tough for me. It's now been over a year since I've seen my parents, and I will be seeing them soon. They are in the process of getting fully vaccinated, and so I will be seeing them, but just for a lot of complicated reasons, their trip has been a little bit delayed, and like normally I'd just be like, okay, whatever, like it'll be a couple more weeks. And like, it just felt like the world just fell out from under me. And that's when I was like, I'm not okay. Like, I'm just not doing that well at the moment. And it's tough because I think, I'm just the kind of person, and I think a lot of people are like this, where, I can not be okay when I'm like alone by myself. And I'm really good at like looking like I'm fine when I'm around other people, being really like bubbly and like laughing and smiling a lot. But that's honestly kind of the way I've learned how to just kind of cope with things. Like I always say, like I laugh so I don't cry sometimes, and like that's definitely how I handle like when I don't feel great, which makes it really hard for people around me to tell them I'm really actually not doing well. And I take my mental health really seriously, and I'm working on getting appointments for therapy, because I've realized like I definitely need to go back to therapy for a while. I haven't been in a couple of years at this point, but I've moved. I'm no longer in the same city as to where I last went to therapy, so I need to find a new therapist, which is just, if you've been to therapy, it's tough. I've had one good therapist in Florida, and I've not had good luck with finding a therapist since then. And every time I need to go to therapy, I'm always like, I have to start this whole process all over again. And to make matters worse, just I think because of the situation and everything that's going on, it's harder to actually get appointments right now. So like I can't get an appointment at all for a couple of weeks. So I'm just kind of like bobbing along the best I can at this point. But I guess it's better to realize that I need help. And I get nervous talking about this, and it's such a tough thing. And I think so many people feel this way, that like, I'm in so much of a better position than so many people, and I'm so grateful for that, and I recognize that privilege. But at the same time, it's like tough because we're still all going through this in our own ways. And like for me, it's just like it's caught up with me that I haven't seen my parents in over a year. And, you know, I really have not had contact with anyone on a regular basis other than my husband. While I love him, it's tough. Even though I'm not that much of an extrovert, like I actually am missing that interaction with other people. It's interesting because I wouldn't have ever thought of myself as being that much of an extrovert, but like this whole situation has made me realize I'm at least a little bit more extroverted than I had initially thought. So the short summary is I'm not doing as well as I would like to be at the moment, and that's fine. Like, you know, there are waves in your life where things you just are doing better and feeling better. And I'm just trying my best to take it easy, to be easy on myself, to not, you know, set more expectations on myself than I need to, and really just take the time to do things that I enjoy and do them in an unpressured way, which is tough for me. Like it's tough to even like exercise, for instance, and exercise in a like, and generally I enjoy it, and I found, you know, types of exercise I enjoy. But it's like tough to do that even in a way where you don't feel pressured like to do it, but you're doing it because you enjoy it. The short answer, the short summary of the situations, you might just be seeing me a little bit less on my channel, and you know, this might just be temporary, it might be more permanent, I don't know. It just depends on how things go, how I'm doing, you know, kind of how the dust settles. But right now I just need a little bit more time to just relax, to regroup, and to just be able to enjoy other things in life than just my YouTube channel, which I still enjoy, but I want to get back to a point where I feel super passionate about it and it's something I look forward to doing. Whereas honestly, for a while, it's just felt like, oh, I need to film, I need to edit a video, instead of I want to film and I want to edit a video. It is nice though, putting on my makeup. I have honestly been wearing makeup almost every single day. I mean, I have Zoom calls all the time, so that's part of it, but it just feels so nice to put on even, you know, 5-10 minute face of makeup. It just, I don't know, it just sets the mood. So I guess I should ask how you guys have been doing. How are you holding up? Are you in a similar place where you feel like you've hit a little bit of a wall? Yeah, just how are you doing? Because I know it's tough everywhere, and to be honest, you know, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I haven't talked about this, but I will get vaccinated when it's available to me. If you haven't been aware, I am a scientist. I do work as a scientist. I have a PhD in chemistry, and I feel completely comfortable getting it. And you know, and I think it's important to, not just for me, but for people who legitimately cannot get it for various health reasons, that everyone who is able to get it gets it. Because I understand it, because I have an autoimmune disease and some vaccines I cannot get. Fortunately, this one I will be fine to get, but not everyone. So I appreciate, you know, people who get vaccines and are able to because of that. You know, trying a new technique of putting brow pencil in after using brow gel. I just saw that in one of Jessica Braun's videos where she was trying out tips from her subscribers. So I don't know, not sure what my thoughts are on it, but I do like this Plume brow pencil, that I can say. Complete change of subject there, but that's okay. I'm trying to find my Kosas Sport. I've gotten back into this product. It got honestly lost in my drawer from the move, and then I like rediscovered it and was like, oh, this is so good. It's perfect for these days, staying at home. I'm gonna throw on a little bit of the Ilia. This is the liquid powder. I always forget the name of this. Liquid powder chromatic eye tint. I recently discovered that these actually hold up pretty well even if I don't use my Aaron Spaces eye primer. So I'm just gonna put this on bare today because honestly, it's already like 11:30 and I'm just gonna mostly be doing stuff around the house like painting, doing a bit of gardening. We may run out later this afternoon, actually I hope we do, to look at a coffee table from a local like mid-century modern furniture store. It's like vintage, and I'd seen a coffee table on their website that really caught my eye. So I'd like to check that out. I've been doing a lot of kind of home stuff, like, and that's kind of the other thing too, is I feel like if you guys were interested in more home content, I feel like I have a lot of stuff I could film and show you. So if you are, let me know. I mean, I know you came over here for makeup, but I love makeup and I love home content and I love fashion content. So maybe you're in a similar boat, but yeah, we still have a lot. Most of our furniture is stuff that, you know, we had from like IKEA when we both started grad school. So we're like slowly trying to upgrade our furniture. And it's tough, like furniture's expensive. And honestly, like sometimes I envision pieces in my head that I feel like should exist and I like can't find them. So that's also frustrating. I'm gonna quickly curl my eyelashes and pop on a bit of the Merit Beauty mascara and I'll be back to wrap things up. Yeah, I feel like this Merit Beauty mascara has dried down a little bit and I actually like the formula even better than I did before. I know this has been a bit of a rambly video. I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know what's going on and let you know where I'm at. At the end of the day, I do love making content and I love sitting down and chatting with you guys. That's why I feel comfortable enough to open up about these things and talk to you about them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on when I post, whenever that may be. And thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Come follow me on Instagram. So one of the things I want to do is I want to try and get a little bit more active on there as well. And also, I want to try and put more time, I didn't mention that earlier, I want to try and put more time into editing videos. So if I do once a week, I can try and have a little bit more fun, be a little bit more creative in the editing, and I hope I'm able to do that, and hopefully you guys will appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.